5 causes that bring couples to a crisis point. In this video I will share with you 5 causes that bring couples to a crisis point. Before we dive into it, please don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're ready, let's go. Couples may have a crisis due to traumatic experiences, developmental difficulties, extramarital affairs, shell-shocking arguments, or just reaching their breaking point. The risk is that despite their best efforts, the couple never addresses the underlying issues. Crises provide an opportunity to take a step back, evaluate the relationship as a whole, and have open discussions about the needs of each partner. The most frequent crisis triggers, risks associated with them, and solutions are listed in the next lines of this video. 1. First cause that brings couple to a crisis point: affairs. Affairs may mark the end of a protracted fading or dead relationship. The hurt partner is understandably angry, outraged, and grieving, but the couple, or at least one of them, isn't interested in trying to patch things up, they're over it. However, if they're not done and seek counseling, there is frequently conflict at first as the hurt partner tries to make sense of what occurred, doesn't trust, and has a ton of questions while the other says they're sorry, it was foolish, and asks if they can just move on. The danger in this situation is, the couple tries their best to patch things up but never address the underlying problems. In fact, the offender is put on a short leash, they must display their phone, arrive home early, and comply with requests from others. This works for a couple of months, but then the offender becomes fed up with being micromanaged, refuses to move on, and starts to rebel. What to do? Affairs are poor remedies for other issues, sometimes personal ones like sadness and anxiety, sometimes relationships, generally both. The couple shouldn't keep going over what happened in the past. Instead, they must analyze what occurred, identify the underlying issues, and take these seriously. 2. Second cause that brings couple to a crisis point: fed up. Kate is tired of the lack of affection and sex, Alan is tired of the regular arguments over the kids, money, or doing the heavy lifting, and Alex is tired of Chris's drinking or workaholism. There is no specific cause, simply an increasing conviction that nothing will ever change. Usually, ultimatums are used in the dialogues. The danger in this situation is, similar to affairs, the violating partner may take the lead for a while before giving it up or not. The conversation is frequently unbalanced, much like the affairs. Alex, Kate, and Alan need to be heard, but so do their partners. Now is the time to have more in-depth discussions about what each party needs to improve the relationship. What to do? It's time to find someone with solutions to the current issues, but also to take a step back and evaluate the relationship as a whole. What are the current needs of each? If they had their ideal day, week, or year, how would that look? It's time to update the marriage contract. 3. Third cause that brings couple to a crisis point: traumatic events. The definition of trauma is always subjective, but in this case, we're talking about life events that can affect us all, such as a catastrophic sickness or the death of a loved one, an unexpected job loss, or a drug-dependent kid who is nearing the end of his or her rope. It's important to go past this and move forward. The danger in this situation is, one risk is that you don't allow yourself to grieve and instead push on. This can eventually catch up with you in the form of resentment or sadness. Living through these scenarios, however, may also be divisive for couples. They may disagree about how to support the youngster, one partner may experience overwhelming sadness that drags the other down, and the events may cause already existing marital gaps to widen. What's the solution in this case, or what to do? At this point, the couple, family, and people require assistance from family, friends, and experts. You both need to be able to express your emotions, grieve, and work as a team. To avoid becoming a victim of your circumstances, you must exert control over what you can, keep expectations reasonable, and make an effort to go on despite how you feel. 4. Fourth cause that brings couple to a crisis point: time of transition. Transitional periods. You are getting used to being married or adjusting to sharing a home together. Having your first kid, going through the sleepless months, relocating far away for a career, dealing with an empty nest, retiring, and beginning a new chapter in your life are all stressful situations. The danger in this situation is, similar to traumas, stress can enlarge any relationship fissures. Due to inadequate planning, you encounter unforeseen difficulties. You don't work as a team and retreat into your individual silos. What's the solution in this case or what to do? Plan ahead, keep your expectations in check, prioritize your support for one another, ask for assistance if you need it, and be aware that things will become easier with time. 5. Fifth cause that brings couple to a crisis point, the big fight. Couples argue all the time, but some arguments can escalate and take a new level where it gets physical, things are broken, etc. The danger in this situation is, oftentimes, couples are only trying to calm the seas as they may return to their emotional center, rather than changing their partnership as a whole. They'll likely attend counseling, discuss and process what happened, and vow to do better. If they choose to stay at home, time will pass, they will no longer be shell-shocked, and they will revert to their previous routines. What's the solution in this case or what to do? The incident should not be ignored, rather, it should serve as a wake-up call. They have the chance to capitalize on their anxiety and momentum to resolve some issues and better manage their emotions. The underlying lessons here are crystal clear: utilize the crisis as an opportunity to address fundamental issues, be proactive rather than reactive, be open rather than closed. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to provide you with valuable content like this. See you next time.